Our next caller on the line is Sumit Jindal. Hi Sumit, what's your question for us?
My question is, I am looking for a 3 BHK flat in Noida or in Indrapuram. My budget is from 50 lakhs to 70 lakhs. And apart from this, I would like to know about the SVP group also. I am looking Gulmohur Residency in Indrapuram. That would be good or not?
Okay. All right. So Sumit has two location picks, either Noida or Ghaziabad, Indirapuram, and he has shortlisted SVP projects. Correct. Now, between these two locations, I'm sure the connectivity factor is going to tip the scales in favor of Noida.
Correct. And what I'll suggest to you is, maybe when you invest in a market environment like this, what you should perhaps also look at is, various options which are available. So when you tend to see all of that, and if you realize that there are issues, let's say, of high density and data being not supportive, I think that's the time you should perhaps not look into a project, which is the case over here. So maybe what I'll do is give you a quick snapshot of the markets and then tell you what are the other challenges which you will face if you go with a selected project of yours, but we'll obviously give you some interesting options. So Indirapuram and Noida Expressway, two distinct markets is what we will evaluate today. Indirapuram has about 18 projects, a significant amount of inventory operating over here, about 6,939 units. If you see the available units, it's again quite reasonable. It stands at about 1,245 units, inventory overhang of about 16 months, weighted average price about 5,010 per square feet. Noida Expressway stretch 1 has about 17 projects, a reasonable significant supply of about 13,477 units, 943 units available, and inventory overhang of 9 months, which makes it quite healthy to invest upon. Now let's see the price appreciation. In the last 2.5 years, both these markets have in fact appreciated significantly. Indirapuram by about 57% and Noida Expressway stretch 1 by about 52%. Your invested preferred project was a project called Gulmohur Residency, and as I was talking about data points, and then you need to see a specific project as well. If you notice, the price point is about 4,600 to 4,900 per square feet, which is not really the scary part. The challenge is, I think, the high density that you get over here. It's on a 3.25 acre land parcel, which means you'll almost have about 120 to 125 units on an acre, which is huge. So perhaps from that perspective, you can look at current economic environment, you can get really good projects from good developers. So maybe you can look at some of those options, give this a miss. So first option that we will give to you is a project called Sky City from Shipra, a good project in Indirapuram, trading at about 5,000 to 5,200 per square feet, 480 units of totality. Its expected completion time frame is somewhere around 2015. It's available in the resale market, and it's part of a fully developed township called Shipra Sun City. So it's in a very good prominent location of Indirapuram. Second option for you is Vanalika from Sunworld Infrastructure. Sector 107 is the location. 5,100 per square feet is the price at the moment. Again, it's an excellent location. It's about 2 kilometers off expressway on a 6-lane, really easy to go and commute. So perhaps you can look at this one. The third option that we've called out for you is Divine Meadows from Divine Infrastructure in Sector 108. Again, trading in a price band of 5,400 to 5,600 per square feet. This is also available in the resale market. Good location and proximity to key social infrastructure. So perhaps the way to look at in the current market environment is, if you do a bit of extra legwork, you will really get good deals which have the right livability perspective, which has the right upside potential also. So perhaps you can pick up any of these here.
But if the purpose of investment is just returns, then comparing the price trend of the two markets, 57% and 52%, quite comparable. So that way both markets are
quite comparable. It actually depends upon personal biases everyone has. Noida has been till the moment been an investor friendly market. There's a lot of investor demand of say 2 crores and above, which moves in say Gurgaon, and anything below that, because Gurgaon does not really have much of options, people tend to prefer Noida over Ghaziabad. Now that's a general thing which works in Noida's favor. That being said, yes, Vasudha is right that both these specific micro markets have been seeing a lot of interest, but Indirapuram's fundamental price appreciation is not only because of the huge investor interest. It's got a huge physical infrastructure and things like that. So maybe that's the reason.
Okay, so Sumit, take a look at our picks for you. There's Sky City by Shipra, Vanalika by Sunworld Infrastructure, and Divine Meadows by Divine Infrastructure. Next, our next caller is Vivek.